Welcome back to this new beautiful of Express. You have your domain into Namecheap and your site into WordPress. No worries, because whether you're using a host like the Bluehost or the WordPress platform, the process is 90% the same, so you're going to be changing your name servers. This method is the gold standard because it lets your WordPress host handle your security and the speed settings automatically. So the first step is to get your name servers. To get your name servers, you want to of course need your new address. So if you're into a host like the Bluehost, for example, you wanted to look for the name servers into your dashboard. They usually come in pairs, so copy this down to keep this tab open. You're going to be needing them for the actual Namecheap. If you're using something else, for example, you might be finding this directly into, for example, here into my Pantheon. What I need to do is to check out for my site settings and make sure that I have now access directly from my actual name servers. So basically here, the next thing to do is to update the Namecheap settings. So you wanted to head here for Namecheap. You wanted to find the domain that you currently have, and you wanted to click into the option that says Manage button into the right. In my case, I'm going to be using a domain that I currently have into GoDaddy because we currently don't have a domain into Namecheap. The process is exactly the same. So here I wanted to focus for the Manage button into the right and look out for the actual name servers. Into the name servers, you want to look out for something like this, and you wanted to change this for custom to DNS. Now you wanted to paste the two addresses we just grabbed directly from the WordPress. In my case, we have used a new hoster. You wanted to click for add name servers to make more rows, and the crucial step is that you must click the green check mark to save. If you just navigate away, the changes won't stick. Now the next step is that the WordPress internal setup, we need to tell WordPress it's a new name, and so in your WordPress dashboard you wanted to go directly for the actual settings and go for the actual general. You wanted to change this from the temporary URL like the yourhost.com//site1 to the actual domain, which is your domain.com, right? So you will be likely to log it out and you ask to sign back in. This is totally normal, and it means that the change has now been correctly worked on. So now for the actual verification out of it, what you wanted to do is to make sure that the internet is like a giant phone book. Think of it as a giant phone book, and it takes time to update. So nowadays this usually takes about 30 minutes, but giving it up to 24 hours. So once the domain is connected, your host will usually auto install this SSL certificate. If you see a not secure warning at first, just wait an hour. The system will just generate your secure key, and if you're having trouble, check the Namecheap to ensure that ENSSEC is tuned off into your domain that you have made the purchase. So some WordPress hosts don't support it, and it can be blocked your site from loading. So paste the name servers, save the green check, update your WordPress settings, and you're officially live. If I put a link to my WordPress launch checklist, so you can check them out to the description below. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more quick tools how you can get started with WordPress and more elements of domains. Thank you once again for watching, guys. See you next time.